EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Aviators of Austin. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back going to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. 34-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And so
pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On the ground with a rookie from Auburn. And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Randy, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Levante David in on the tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Tyson. He'll try and do this himself. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So an opening drive drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Mayfield. A quick throw there is incomplete. Look at this defense. They were strong last week, CD, and they went over New England.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
180! Hurry! Run. Watch out!
4th down, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And a first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
180! Hey, Roy 33! Stop!
Going to the air again with Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing, Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Nifty move. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Aviators are able to add on to that lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. See if they can do better here on this drive. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 13 yards.
Mayfield
First
now.
down, Tampa Bay.
This will be caught by Brown.
Mayfield.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught once again by Brown. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Mayfield to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
180.
Now Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's going to bring the football back for a touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to have the Bucs first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely. But the mark shows first down.
To Chase Brown. A gain of 3 on the play.
And again, it's Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jaden Higgins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
17. Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Tyson. Short throw caught by Pitts. There'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Hurry, hurry!
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Hey, alert 33. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Tyson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
To number 25.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Tyson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
And then Boston. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Tyson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Tyson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this 1st half.
Aviators 20, Buccaneers 7.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Hill on the return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. He's on his way. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there with his second Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Score Aviators 26, Buccaneers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
33. 180. What's up?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his target. It's Evans. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Boy, he's moving right up the career leaderboard. Last catch tied him with Chris Carter. This one ties him with Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison.
So can he go ahead and prepare his speech right now for whatever date he's going to be inducted?
Want the measurements for the jacket?
Measurements for the jacket, what are the details for the weekend, how many people can he invite to the party? Because he's going to camp.
If anybody's listening, I'm a 38 regular.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught by Evans. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike Evans. It's a gain of 10.
180.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, 33 yards. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Buccaneers 14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. A great effort there. 74 yards. And the Aviators are able to stretch out their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Chase Brown. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And the throw here, that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taking down there after getting 8 yards. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Oliver. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Buccaneers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Second and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Hey, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Buccaneers 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we were worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Run.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Making the catch, this is the tight end, Oliver. 27 yards there, a first down.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And we brought down what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Josh Oliver from 13 yards out. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Buccaneers 21.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left during the fourth quarter, Charles, where you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And at a 42-yard line here, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
42-yard line.
Let's go now. 72. Check. Let's go, man. Check go.
Here's a give up the middle. And a good burst there, gets him 7 right to midfield. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
They're not in any rush offensively. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts. and to stop them on defense without using them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it done today.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sideline.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Kings! What's up?
Here's Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
What's up?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
These guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Hey, 180!
Throwing, Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Through the middle of the field.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Buccaneers, 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Off play action. Ferguson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Ferguson.
This is caught by Waddle.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were.